Yeah. Alright.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jacques here, back at it again with your topping locals list. Actually, I haven't done one of these in months because, yeah, haven't been topping in months, obviously. Welcome to Cobbs' channel, ladies and gentlemen. I am one of your main hosts on his stream. Check out his streams on YouTube. He doesn't stream on Twitch anymore, but check him out on his socials. And Cobbs, how are you doing today, my friend?
Up good yourself, man.
Absolutely amazing.
How's your record today?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I went to AI Locals. It was a 5-round Locals. I went undefeated 5-0 with Kashtira.
Kashtira, nice. So, let's go straight into the deck profile, bro.
Very well. Starting off, one of the head combo stars of the deck. Fenrir's, 2 ultis, 1 ultra. That does not matter in the slice, but I just want to mention it. So, this is one of your hard sold cards of the deck. It's not the main card of the deck. I'm going to get to that in a moment. But Fenrir is a very powerful card. It has problematic monsters. It searches whatever you need in the deck. It's just amazing. You always play 3, you never play less than 3, unless in that very odd scenario that you might have 1 less chromosome in you. So, cheers, Byron.
Cheers, Byron.
So, yeah, those were the Fenrirs. Now for the hard and sold the deck, the 1 card starter, the man, the myth, the legend, the Kashtira Fenrir, the man that killed Carlos, the man that died for no one since because he's unlimited. This man does everything. He is our Lord and Savior. I wish he got the ulti, but he didn't, so I'm very salty about that.
Yeah.
Unicorn is your 1 card star, ladies and gentlemen. You all have seen what Unicorn does, adds Birth, adds Papyrus, or Furiosus as it's called, still in like the TCG name, but whatever. And if your opponent just activates a monster effect, just rip a card from the extra deck, which is insanely powerful, way stronger than Fenrir's effect to just rip it. Because the problem I have with Fenrir is it's not a reliable source of locking more zones if you're going for the zone 5 lock. Fenrir, if your opponent activates a monster effect, it has to banish a card on field.
Yeah.
Which is face up. Unicorn, your opponent will almost always have an extra deck. So there's no restrictions, no stipulations, and it's just great. It's amazing. And yeah.
Okay.
Now for the more niche ones. 1 tier, 1 Scareclaw, 2 Arise. Now I know most people are going to watch the tier wondering why tier. Tier is good for either milling more cash, although the number is very low. The cash number is 10, which in 40 is not high, but it is still there. It's for if you go for the zone 5 lock, you need an additional body or card engraved to banish with Scareclaw. If you're going tier first, then Scareclaw, Scareclaw first, then tier. So the mill 3, very good. It procs Arise Art if you need it. Or you can just use it to mill out your opponent once Arise is on field. Thereby banishing the top 3 cards instead of sending him to the go.
Alright.
Scareclaw, best boy. 3 hits, triple the power,
Yep.
triple the danger. Scareclaw, amazing card. You just summon it, and then it's lingering effect if an opponent's if one of your cash monsters bound. So that's if your opponent attacks one of yours, if you attack one of theirs, it just negates the effect. Now it's problematic cards like Dragoon, smaller stuff as well, like the protection effect from Lady Labyrinth, which did come up today.
Yep.
It's very nice, that negation effect, which it gives all your cash monsters, is just very nice.
Yeah.
2 Arise. Arise is one of the center components, but it's not a mandatory free. You don't want to see Arise with Arise, you want to see Arise with something else.
Yes.
So you want to see Arise with Fenrir or Unicorn or anything else. And it's just very important that you have this.
Okay.
You play 2 because you don't play a 1. If you play a 1, if it gets out, you can't repeat it.
Yeah.
You need something to search off your Fenrir after you've done your main combo.
Fair.
And that is actually all the cash monsters. They're not a lot, but I try to keep the engine as condensed as possible for the most consistency.
Okay. Alright, fair enough.
But we still have a few more monsters. from here, it's just going second stuff, 2 Kurikara, 2 Ash, 2 Morna. So the reasoning behind each of these is Morna and Ash are at the moment your best hand traps to disrupt the opponent. Morna just to negate the effects of a special summon monster on the summon, Ash just to negate general stuff against your normal matchups. Against Branded, you've got their Branded Fusion. Against Lab, you got their Welcomes.
Yeah.
Against Sword Soul, the Emergence if they lead with that. Or you can use them for synchro. All your cash monsters are level 7 or become 7. So you can just normal this, go into a synchro 10, which we will get to in the next year. Kurikara, amazing card. I tested a lot with this card online the last few days. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's a blowout. No one expects the Kurikara. I didn't see it once today, but it didn't come up. If I saw it, it didn't come up. But that's fine. You don't always need Kurikara. You've got other stuff which we'll get into.
Yeah.
But these are not the only going second stuff you'll see in this list, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see a lot more from it.
Great.
So for cash spells, we've got 3 Race Off, 3 Theosis, and 2 Birth. These ratios are, well, the only odd thing here is 2 Birth. I don't like a third. You can break on Birth, which did happen to me. I had another card to pair with it to make it good. So 3 planets, standard, you need 3. Some people play 3 with the Scarecrow Field spell. Set rotation to get to it faster, but I prefer just this. There is a terraforming coming, which I will admit now, and yeah, it's just amazing. It accomplishes the zone 5 lock much faster because you can just pop one of the Shangs, detach it, and then summon it back with Birth. My main combo is usually if I have Scarecrow or Tia in hand with an Arise, I go Unicorn, add Theosis, Fenrir effect, add one of the 3 mentioned from above while having one of the other. Summon the Arise, banish this. Then lock one zone since Shangri-La's on field. Scarecrow or Tia effect, banish this, add this back. Then summon another one. Then if you have normal, you can normal summon with this. But it all depends on what you want to do. But 3 most powerful cards in the deck, and you'll be shocked to hear that is the end of the cash engine.
Damn, okay, interesting.
The cash engine is not big, but it's condensed enough to work so well that you will either always see a cash or enough going second cards to stall out, which we are going to get to next. One of the reasons why you can dig it is with triple prosperity. Prosperity, absolutely amazing card. You don't want to run desires or anything else. This is your main card. If you can't afford this, you can't afford the deck.
Okay.
Get rich, poor people. This is not a budget deck at the slightest. Never said it was. Never said it was going to be. And if you can't afford these, you just want to play trap checks. There's no reason to play this deck if you don't have prosperity. Desires, the problem with Desires is if you play Desires, you need a bigger cash engine, which means you could potentially brick on cash engine. If they ash your Theosis while you have a Unicorn on field, you can't do anything else. If they don't have the Scarecrow, if they don't have the Arise, then they can't do anything. You need ways to dig, and this is your only way to do it.
Okay.
Now we go to the juicy stuff.
Okay, let's see the spice.
So the people that said it's horrible, I say all of you can just tally off. Triple droplets.
Very interesting.
Double Book of Moon. And double crossouts.
Why the droplets?
Oh, and 1 talent.
Oh, 1 talents. Why the droplets?
So droplets, it's absolutely amazing. No one expects droplets, especially if you're playing cash. No one expects it. It's a blowout card. Every time I saw droplets this event, it did the handiwork. It negated everything it needed to. In my last game against Alien Gunning, I just droplets for free. And again, his red, his carrot, and his Kiss a Kill, Link. And then Fenrir Search, and then I had Birth in hand as well. But my hand was Scarecrow, Unicorn, Fenrir, Birth, droplets, and I top decked another birth.
Yeah.
So it worked out very well, but Droplet is an absolute game changer. It doesn't target, so it gets around stuff like Dragoon, it gets around the trap tricks, inherent protection from targeting and traps, like stuff Imperm can't beat. It beats stuff that can't be targeted as well, like the Labyrinth matchup if it's Lady. It's a quick play as well, which helps. And the fact that you can just shotgun this in standby if your opponent has something. Against Sword Soul today, I used it just continuously negating his stuff, and there was literally nothing he could do.
Crazy.
And yeah, cross out, since the cash engine is so low, you need things to protect it. I was playing 3 up until last night, but I cut it down to 2. Because 3 doesn't really accomplish much if your opponent doesn't have the hand trap. You're mostly using it for your going second stuff. If your opponent has talents, which I did cross out today. Shout out to the person next to Quaz, Michael Anthony. Cowboy for game, but he can't cowboy for game because he summons it in attack.
Yep.
Yeah, the books are just spice because it's very fun. Just booking something that otherwise is a problem. If you're going up against the Cash Mirror, you can just book the Shangri-La draw phase. If you're going up against slightly interestinger matchups, like you're going up against Sword Soul, you can use it to bait a Baron Negate or just book a Chi-Shao. And yeah, like I said, against Cash, you can do it. There's Rise, there's Shangri-La, there's so much stuff you can hit here. And yeah.
Nice.
Then, as I mentioned, the 1 terraforming.
Standard.
Yeah, the 1 terraforming just to search your field spell. And then for the traps, 2 evenly to Imperm, to the people wondering, you said this deck isn't budget, then we are the secret Imperms. They're coming, okay? I'm getting them on Tuesday. So yeah. These 2 are primarily just here for, if you're going second, you need stuff to stun out. Plus, they're good on their own. You can evenly, or if you don't have evenly but you have droplets, you can just droplets pitch evenly. So it works out. The Imperm's very good most of the time. If you see them, you can just set them and then blank a back row, which doesn't come up a lot, but it does come up. And again, they're good cross-out targets.
Yes.
When your opponent just goes in the main bow, they just go evenly, you cross out evenly because it's already a main.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
Yeah. And that was the main. Well,
Main
yeah.
deck. Okay.
The main was 40 cards exactly. Wouldn't change a thing after testing today.
Okay.
Very fun.
No, extra deck.
Yes, extra deck. Triple Arise with 1 Starlight Arise.
Let's look at that Starlight there.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So triple Arise and double Shangri-La.
Yep.
Now most people are wondering why 3-2. Usually people play 3-2 of this.
Yeah.
So my reasoning behind it is there are times when you need to go Arise hard pass. When you aren't able to go into Shangri-La. Those times come up more than what you go for Shangri-La. So just rather cut out the middleman and then just go for a Rise while then having the normal amount.
Yeah.
If they're out this one, then you didn't waste a Shangri-La.
Yeah.
Rise MVP of today, it just absolutely was phenomenal. Shangri-La as well. Shangri-La was top notch. I did Zone Lock 5 twice today, I think, which was very nice. The Zone Lock 5 always fun to pull off because it's always so combo intensive. You need to plan ahead, work with what you have in hand. If you can't work with what you have, rather just go for something simple. Don't overextend. Don't commit to anything that you would lose to otherwise.
Yeah.
So yeah, amazing cards, amazing. They're the heart and soul of the deck. I've spent a lot of money trying to get the Arise, only one of few in the country, and yeah, very happy on it.
Nice.
Next, double Diabolos. People wondering why I play 2. It's for your comeback. If you're going up against an opponent that, if you like wipe them, or if it's a simplified game set, you can just go into this over anything else because it has the most attack points in the extract, 2800. And if it destroys a monster by bow, you just banish one card from the grave. That did come up today, where I just banished continuous stuff from my opponent's extra deck, proccing this effect as well.
Awesome.
Great to going into Zeus because it is so big, it will clear something from the grave. If you're going up against Lab, you can banish their big bangs. I did use it against Sword Soul, banishing their Tire, which was the recursion.
Yeah.
And it was just a lot of fun.
Absolutely crazy.
And the most I banished with Arise today, I think, was 16.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was against Michael Anthony.
I thought so.
Hashtag cowboy for game.
Yeah, I thought so. Because you did emphasize that, so...
Yes. now the weird one-offs, one Zeus, one Big Eye, Ulti Big Eye, one Baron, and then one BLS Link. So all of these serve their own purpose. Zeus, obviously, if you want to go for either a big Arise Zeus or just a simple Diabolus Zeus, like I mentioned previously. Big Eye, just to steal your opponent's problematic monsters. It did come up, and it was a lot of fun. Baron for your Ash or Mourner with a normal cash play. If your normal plays get stopped, like an Impim or Ash, you just go for this, and see if you can extend from there. BLS Link is more for odd scenarios. If I like take something with talents, if I can't get to Big Eye, I take the talents and I just link into this because all of them are 7 or higher, which BLS requires.
Awesome.
Which is fun.
Just nuts. This is actually some good tech.
Yeah.
Good tech.
Then also one Donna. Donna is for your, if you need to clear a monster that they gave you, like a Ibli or a token or anything like that, then you just need to clear, and then this forces something because it's a pop as well.
Yes.
Donna, very good link too. Now, possibly targets, one Gorilla, one Goliath, one Inst. The only 3 targets I could play more, but I don't. I just wanted to play these 3.
Okay.
And it's just a pop. If they out your Rise Heart by like negating it and then sending it to grave, you get these effects. Goliath makes Arise very hard to out because it does give protection from destruction effects. Int is a pop and Guru is a draw.
Okay.
Which always works out. I only Guru drew once today, but it's fine. Now,
awesome. For the side.
Yeah, for the side. This is weird, to say the least. Triple Ultimate Slayer. This was something I put in literally this morning. Didn't come up today. Didn't side. My matchups weren't favorable for it. I faced against Sword Soul. I don't have any Synchros in the extra deck. Against Lab and Summon from the extra deck. Against Sprite, I'd rather just go for droplets.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably cut this, but not sure for what. We'll decide in the future.
All right.
Double Nib. Nib is here as a cross-out target.
Cool.
It's never anything else. It's just a cross-out target.
And why is it not an ulti?
Try spending $360 just for that. That's like 5 or 6K.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
For a card that's relegated to the side.
Okay.
Like for my main deck cards, I spend a lot of money.
Fair enough.
One Lance here, cross-out target. If I draw it, that's fine. If I draw it and the matchups I side in, then it's very good.
Cool.
Otherwise, yeah.
Alright.
Now for the back row stuff, double Cosmic, 1 Hoppy Sphere Duster, and 2 Lightning Storms.
Alright.
Lightning Storm, always clutch. If you draw it, well, all of these are actually clutch.
Yeah.
Like with Cosmic, you can hit specific back row like Floodgates or anything like that. These 3 just hit everything. Which is very nice.
Yeah, great.
I did use Storm today once to wipe monsters, and it was very fun. They tried to negate. I chained droplets sending the Storm.
Wow.
Which was very fun. And then for the final cards in the deck,
absolutely nuts.
These are more your stunish cards, your double D barrier and double contact C.
Very interesting. Why the contact C?
I was looking at the current meta and I was just like, if you look at what's happening, if you go up against Cash, because I play Cash, I know all. Once they go a rise effect to side, then you just give them this. Then I can't, because then the X is locked.
Yes.
You don't side us in against Lab or anything like that. You don't side us in against Sword Soul because it's 6, so they can just basically use it.
Yeah.
Which is horrible for you, but that's fine. So you just use it against matchups that you know it will be impactful. I used it against Sprite, it was impactful, it did stun him out, and it was fun.
Interesting. Okay.
D-Barrier, just an all-around the best trap card of the format. I did it evenly. because it just blanks everything.
Yeah.
If you're going up against cash, trap chicks, sword soul, branded, sprite, there's just a lot that it hits. And yeah, that was it.
Okay. All right. And any shout outs?
Shout out to AMMC gang. Shout out to our locals, AI Fest, the best locals in Gauteng, actually in SA, because I've been places and this is definitely the best one. And yeah, shout out to our clan AMMC. Shout out to the man that summons Cowboy in Attack. That's him.
Yeah.
Always gives us a laugh. Always is fun. And yeah, that's all. Taking this deck to states. I think they won't hit it. Not only is it too new, it's not. They hit tier the way they did because tier was too dominant.
Yes.
This is not dominant. Any deck can win over cash. You don't need specific outs to it. Generic outs for most decks can beat cash.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see the innovation between decks to what wins and what loses. And I always enjoy a good match. I always enjoy good banter, always enjoy good commentary, good plays. And yeah, Ogre is the worst Kashtira card ever. To the people that play it, get lives. Stop playing Big Bang. All of you don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
If you play Big Bang, you suck. The Big Bang is good, but prep. It's the reason you're losing. Prep is the reason you're losing. Be honest with yourself. It's not shiny. It's not good. Go cry in a corner. I don't care about your feelings. It sucks. So yeah, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Check out Quab's streams when he wants to stream. It's usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of good banter, a lot of good jokes, mostly insulting people. And yeah, it's been your boy Jacques from Deventer. Check him out. Peace.
And it's been your boy Krabs. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I feel alive, yeah. Look at me racing in time. Bitches that I'm putting on to the side. I don't owe you nothing, did it? Put a ring on your finger, I was passing the time, yeah. Hated I started with that, but anyway, niggas still on the grind. Told you that I'm coming for what is mine. Got a couple of them pages in my head, find a way to take it straight to the heart. Dotted line, I'm a bigger artist. Got my niggas that gotta play a bit.